Senior ANC members are expected to visit the Mtshali home sometime today and throughout the weekend. Watching developments from the family home is ENCA reporter Spamandla Goke. He joins us now live this morning. So Spamandla, we're expecting quite a lot of political heavyweights to begin arriving there. What's happening at the moment?
Well, we are at the house of the late struggle icon, Eric Stalin Mtshali. We did visit the family yesterday as tributes and messages of support continue to pour in. People are coming in to visit the family. The latest we've got is that yesterday night, former President Jacob Zuma did visit the family. He is one of the first leaders, if I'm not mistaken, or the first senior leader to visit the family of the late struggle icon. It's not surprising because there were friends and comrades for many years, but we are told that other leaders are coming in today to visit the family. Yesterday, when we were here, we did see the Presidential Protection Unit or the Presidential Security Detail coming here to sweep. So we are expecting senior leaders of the ANC as well as senior leaders of government to come in this afternoon to pay their tributes to the family and visit the family of the late struggle icon. He has been described as a loyal cadre of the movement, as a disciplined someone who lived a modest life. Yesterday I was able to interview his daughter Lindy, who told me that her father was a very disciplined man and a very down-to-earth man, whom in a way, to a certain extent, downplayed his own contribution into the liberation struggle of South Africa. But right now we are joined by the provincial secretary of the SACP in the Moses Mabhida province, that is Themba Mthembu. Baba Mvelase, thank you very much for your time. Let's get the reaction of the SACP. This is your stalwart we are talking about as the SACP in KwaZulu-Natal, in Moses Mabhida and in South Africa. How would you remember him?
We remember Comrade Stalin as exemplary to the character of the leadership that this liberation struggle have produced. If you think of Stalin, you really start to think of the likes of Oliver Tambo, of Moses Kotane, of Chief Albert Luthuli. He was exactly in that league of character of leadership. That's how you will think of Stalin. Very humble, as some will always say that you'll even downplay the role he have played in the struggle because of the discipline that he will always display. As he was known as a man of steel, he was really a man of steel because he believed in the iron discipline, and that is what he always would demand from us.
He departs at a time where ill discipline keeps on plaguing the SACP and the alliance, including the ANC. What can young comrades emulate and learn from him?
Many will know that we have always called Comrade Stalin a member of YCL because of his passion for the Young Communist League, that the party must invest a lot in the Young Communist League because the Young Communist League is the future of the South African Communist Party and is the pillar of the struggle of the working class in South Africa. I must say that Comrade Stalin, when he passed on being not a happy man, seeing the ill discipline that seemed to be flourishing amongst our ranks, whether may it be in the PYA, ANC Youth League, YCL, and SASCO. And he have always warned us that we are going to pay dearly for letting this thing to nest amongst our ranks. So that's the kind of a person he was.
Now, moving forward, how do you ensure that you remember him and you arrest this ill discipline? Because it seems as if the older generation is leaving. Very few people are left now who have been able to call you into order, by the way, when you were drifting.
Yes, we want to make sure that the legacy of Stalin remains. That's why we are going to come up with a number of programs which are going to be dedicated to the legacy of Stalin, particularly amongst our youth, even in our YCL. And we are also going to make sure that what he taught us must be practiced. And we will be making a lot of... He lacks political education. And that was always... You'll never stop your conversation without mentioning whether how far with the political education. That's the kind of a person Stalin was.
Okay, thank you very much, Babu Mthembu. Well, that's the provincial secretary of the SACP in KwaZulu-Natal. They call it the Moses Mabhida province. He mentioned something about political education. If we still have time, let me step out of the shot and ask Francois to show you behind me senior leaders of the SACP and the ANC. We understand that the entire PEC of the ANC and the Alliance in KwaZulu-Natal will be coming here to visit the family. But yesterday I was able to go inside there. There is a glass door behind there. That is the library of the late SACP and ANC struggle icon Babu Eric Stalin Mtshali. There are too many books. There is a lot of literature on communism and socialism. So he was passionate about political education and reading as well.
All right, ENCA reporter Pamandla Goge out for us in KZN this morning. Thank you for now.